ẹgbẹ́
Wow.
kan.
Wá lọ tan
Next
freezer.
one, èyí tí mo wá bọ́ sí, mo wá bọ́ sí sínú ìjọba àti tọlọ́pàá lẹ́gbẹ́ kan níta gbangba. Tàwọn oní tíátà tiwa náà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ẹ kọ̀ ráwọn yẹn dáadáa ni o. Àwọn oní tíátà wa mí wà tó yẹ pé àwọn náà ń lo fake account tẹ̀ ń wò yẹn. Iṣẹ́ tiwọn ni pé ògo yẹn wọ́n bìrì pé Yomi ìṣàfẹ́ gbó ògo ló ṣà ń bọ̀ yìí, ògo ló ń bọ̀ yìí torí àwọn máa ń ṣáájú ológorógo. Àǹjọ̀nú ló pọ̀ jù náà àtàjọ ń ṣe fíìmù. Ẹ bọ́ra. So wọ́n ti rí ohun tẹ́yìn ò rí. Justice ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń wá ìyàwó mẹ́ta sọ pé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn máa rí justice olórúkú Yomi òun ló máa padà ló máa gbogbo yẹn níbo làwọn fẹ́ wà ẹjẹ́ apaná ẹ̀ àwọn yẹn wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan kẹ wá wọnú inú ilé gangan ẹ wá wòye host each of àwọn host tẹ̀ ń wò yẹn wọ́n rí nírìí pé láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí Yomi tó dé everybody ń sáré pé ọ̀dọ̀ mi ni kérò wà
Exactly.
èmi ni mo fẹ́ ní authentic lọ́wọ́ èmi ni mo ń jà jù èmi ni mo popular jù so ńgbà tó wá ríyàn tó wá rí kó wá popular yẹn everybody bí gbogbo alájọ ní right sí ẹ so gbogbo majority wọn mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe onídìí owó ìwọ rẹ̀ ready o ti ready láti volunteer gbogbo majority owó tó fi ń support mi yẹn owó wọ́n máa fún ẹ lógún ìyàgbẹ́.
owó tó fẹ́ fi
Wọ́n fẹ́ ló jẹ, wọ́n tún wá fún
Okay,
òkùnjàgbẹ́ sí.
now, Yomi,
òun ló fọ
let me
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀
say,
rivalry yẹn
let
gbogbo
me
blackmail.
say this. Let me say this because you are here now and I'm here. Mi ò dẹ̀ kì í sọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn lẹ́yìn kí n má lè sọ lójú ẹ̀ ó dòdì. When the issue of owó foundation account blah 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 tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá, fine, I made my submission that foundations, sources of revenue to foundation is through grants and public donations. Some donations are even anonymous. You don't even know who paid, but you don't even know. Or you just know that no account and you are using it to execute whatever you want to execute it. And I made mention of during Jonathan's time because I think I was aware of those. So many foundations were given grants, Jonathan and Shay Dada, to carry out their various projects in the country. Now, this was my submission yesterday that if, like an advice, if this can help, I'm not saying you should take it, but it's just an advice. That now that you are in this movement, everybody who are involved, okay? And I suggested that would you be kind enough at every milestone, at every mini project means maybe conference, maybe protests, maybe another protest or whatever there has been a donation for. If it is possible, and I said this is what I would do if I were you, I have a page, I have a TikTok page, right? I'll go to my TikTok page. Let's say mo fẹ́ ṣe protest ní next week o oya ẹ̀yà ṣe protest o owó wọlé lọ́tún lọ́sì. At the end of that protest, I can then say, okay, protest of June 10, 2012 in Abuja, cost 600,000, bam, put it on your page there. That is the total cost to know for that protest. Anybody to bá fẹ́ any question, kó máa lọ sórí page ẹ kó lọ wò ńbẹ̀. It is there, it is there. Oh, you want to do billboard? Okay, oh yeah, I just a billboard. After the party billboard, oh, billboard projects, date 10/2/2025, cost 500,000. Bam, ó ti wà ńbẹ̀ nìyẹn. Anybody tó bá fẹ́ mọ̀ kí lánàá kó lọ bẹ̀. You don't need to respond anymore. You have put it out there. Yeah. So that is the suggestion that I made yesterday on the platform. That if I were you, this is how I would have done it in that way to ensure that public can see whatever I'm doing. Yes. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Is any suggestion, anytime, things can change. The only thing that is constant in life is change. But I want you to start this way. Number one, Shelley, mention at least one NGO.
Now, what NGO does is... At the end of the year, every NGO will render accounts to the
government. I will tell you where the problem lay.
Okay.
mo ní pé number one ṣe ti rí abẹ́ rírí up until now
Mo
tó
ti
ti
rí
wà
mo ti rí ó ti wà.
tó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ every month a máa kọ́ sí
Yes.
orí kí ni wọn ẹ
Not
lè dárúkọ
every
NGO yẹn
month. Not every month.
ẹ
It's
dárúkọ NGO yẹn
at the end of every project.
Máyé
kí
kí
Okay.
lè
lorúkọ
dárúkọ
NGO
ká
yẹn
lọ
sẹ́
wò. Lè dárúkọ NGO yẹn ká lọ wò. NGO tó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Torí
That would
mo
be
ní
that would be
àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mẹ́ta ń bí tí wọ́n ràn ní NGO.
Máyégún sọ pé
that
tó bá já àwọn ni nǹkan táwọn máa ṣe bóyá
No,
ọ̀nà àwọn ti rí
Question tí ọ̀gbìn
question
tí
tẹ́mi
wọ́n
ń
sì
béèrè
wọ́n láwọn níyàn tó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
okay. Mo lé
ẹ
àwọn
mọ bí
tó
kíkí ẹ fi lé ṣe mọ bí tó ti lé
Mi ò gbọ́ rí.
yeah.
finance scam ṣe mọ bí tó ti lé òun ni pé number one the only way I can vividly run an account of the NGO is tó bá kọ́ lọ draw out statement of account ṣe n get me that is number one way that can be done and you want me to sit down back again and then start going back to records tí máa jókòó sí records lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan while I am working number one mo ní accountant and whatever I'm going to be doing that way is going to be counterproductive because there is something they call annual returns the NGO gbọ́dọ̀
Definitely.
publish at every
Definitely.
periodic time ojú ló ń kọ́ mọ́ olè tó ń dájọ́ ní tí gbogbo olùbá dáhùn bàbá ẹ̀ náà ló ṣì máa kó whatever it is NGO would never be given to any tó bìlì pé wọ́n scrutinize kò ní credibility if your credibility is being questioned or any financial misappropriation tó bá ka ẹ̀ wọ́n máa gba certificate lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n á mess it up so kò ń ṣègbà tí n bá ṣe ń pín kélekèle tí n bá kọ́kọ́ ṣe iṣẹ́ accountant tí mo ṣe account lórí page mi social media and don't forget that whatever I do on my page trying to do the opposite of what NGO does àwọn kan wà ń bì irú kíní kan fi àbí kílẹ̀ ń pè yẹn kíní kan yẹn they are not interested in whether the statement of account is accurate or not they just want to bring one thing out to rubbish an NGO and don't forget that all other NGOs will look at you and come back and they will query you that this is pure nonsense. Tó bá what láti lead the NGO, then get the fuck, tell your certificate and go out. Unti o normal. Ló fẹ́ máa padà wá ṣe. Ó dàbí pé kẹrí kí doctor ń sìn báwo ìfẹ́ sọ́nà practice tí ó sì ló practice the doctor. Tẹni kó wá máa ṣe against the legal medical profession. Or kí lawyer kó máa ṣe ohun tí ò lọ pẹ̀lú nítorí ó fẹ́ satisfy àwọn kan. Kó wá bójú profession yẹn jẹ́. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń try láti sọ yìí is still based on the fact that you're talking about accountability. Kẹtó níran pé fẹ́ jí NGO ni wọ́n ti create a pattern of accountability left for NGO. Èèyàn wá ní dòwò pẹ̀lú ẹ̀yìn sìn kẹ wá fẹ́ dárú òfin tí ń ṣe kẹfẹ́ rubbish NGO. It's because you are trying to carve out báwo fẹ́ sọ integrity where there is no need to be carving it out when of course integrity of an NGO will be properly scrutinized at a periodic time nítorí kò kí ń ṣe owó títí yín nìkan tí NGO ẹ bá wà òkè tó ṣe project bóyá mo ṣe project bíi mẹ́ta ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ní kí n máa fi ṣe tèmi lẹ̀ kí wọ́n máa kọ sórí social media you are doing social media NGO nìyẹn you are still reducing yourself to rubbles because at the end of the day ìgbà tí NGO bá jẹ gbèsè kẹ́yìn lè máa bá rán ni tẹ́ bá jẹ́ pé ó ṣe project lọ tó bá nílò owó mọ̀ tó lọ yáwó sí tó bá kọ́ síbẹ̀ ẹ̀ máa ní irọ́ ló pa náà ni and because it is a social media advocacy bó ṣe rán NGO kọ́ yẹn bàbá kò sí pé bóyá NGO bá sọ pé I will never do accounts I won't do my own annual return mo lè ṣe annual return mi kí n má ti publish it but anybody can call for it ẹni tó bá dáwó sí NGO mọ̀ kó máa ní sùúrù tó bá ti di the periodic time tó máa ń ṣe kíní can I see you can request for it and then you vet it yourself. You are duty bound to publish for everybody to see on you. Kí ló ti máa confuse máa ṣe mo ṣe project eléyìí mo kọ síbẹ̀ yẹ báyìí mo náà gbẹ̀rẹ̀ mo kọ síbẹ̀ no believe in ara ẹnìyẹn o. If you are solid and you believe in yourself,
you are very
not going to
correct.
react to that kind of thing.
You are very correct with that. The most hold on. The most acceptable and fundamental returns is accountable is your returns on annual basis that can be published and anybody can pick it up and see whatever they want to see. That is certain. I agree with you on that. And I made mention of that at the end of the year, Break the Silence Foundation will publish and submit its accounts to the relevant authority and it will be stamped. If you want it, you can go and pick it from there and scrutinize. All right. So what the suggestion I made is just like a second layer, but that can be discounted. Fine. Okay. So everybody should just be patient. If you want accountability from break the silence, relax. When it is time, you will publish it.
My ego. Tó bá jẹ́ pé fora tí o bá ń ṣe pé bóyá ìṣubú ara wa là ń wá. Ṣé gbọ́dọ̀ mi? It's something you can always say. I will be in 3 months' time, or about the February 10. My accountant will do all sort of things. I'll publish it. I'll print account that day. I'll soften gbogbo receipt. I'll send DSC. I'll be the question. I'm happy. Owó eléyìí. Mo báyìí. Owó yẹn ti kó bí eye báyìí. Mo lè tún rò pé owó yẹn wà. Yeah. Àsanwó fún yẹn kan báyìí. Meanwhile, àwọn owó kan wà tí o ṣe account fún no struggle yìí. Àwọn owó kan wà tó yẹ pé ọlọ́kọ̀ mi àsọ pé òun gba ẹ má ṣe rí kiri o. Òun gba transfer. Ẹ kó one cash. Ṣé n gẹ́gẹ́ mo sọ? Ọmọ àgbà cash ni. You don't have to deceive yourself. And I don't have to start lying pé kí wọ́n máa kọ́ síbẹ̀ iye báyìí ni kí n máa skyrocket mo ti ju ogbó yẹn lọ.
Mr. Yomi, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kẹ́ tó go on, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú, ẹ má continue. Ṣé rí mo ti máa ń sọ kinní ìtìpẹ́, mo ti máa ń sọ mo dẹ̀ ń tún sọ. Ṣé rí, thank you Mr. Yomi for staying professional. Don't listen to anybody. Don't fear accountability. And tó bá dáwọ́ sínú break the silence. Tó bá fear accountability. Kó wá accountability. Kó lọ yọwọ́ ẹ̀. Let me tell you something. Jerry, tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣe mistake. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣe advice yẹn pẹ́rẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ fi sórí page yín. That's what they are waiting for.
No. Also, there is no more.
Please, God bless you. God bless you.
That it's even belittle your energy so far.
Yeah.
It doesn't state well.
No, advice yẹn dá, but nǹkan tí wọ́n á lò tí wọ́n á tún fi
ibi ẹ mọ bí tí ò bá ti dùn.
Káni ibi tí wọ́n tẹ̀ ti wà corporate.
Àti tó bá yẹ pé láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe dáwọ́ GoFundMe wọ́n dáwọ́ kìíní kan yẹn tí wọ́n á gbé pé ẹ gbà ẹ máa execute lọ. Ẹ̀yin ẹlẹ́lẹ̀ sọ pé òkè o owó báyìí lẹ kú fún wa o please ẹ bá máa ṣe ibà ìlànà ẹ ti mọ̀ pé project yẹn direct ni but èyí tó jẹ́ pé while we are doing this other things are coming up and ó wà frugal tí bá wà ń bọ́ sí kélekèle kí máa ṣe kélekèle when most times nǹkan tó bá dá gan exactly owó nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe lọ ń kówó ẹ̀ lẹ̀ sometimes kò kí ń ká èmi ò ń parọ́ fún yàn owó tá a fi gba ọlọ́pàá tá a fi lọ gba ọlọ́pàá tí mo fi kọ application l'Abuja tó fi wọ́ọ̀dù ọlọ́pàá fún labour Mohbad lórí CCTV yẹn gbèsè ni ẹni tó wà lára àwọn tó wà ń bí náà ló yá mi lówó yẹn she might not ask it back but when I was going to ask her mo ní kó yá mi ni ṣé you understand and several other gbèsè mo ti yáwó náà àwọn app tẹ̀ ń wò yìí àwọn kìnìyàn mo ti yáwó when I was doing one of the operations too nígbà tó wó yẹn ò tètè wá.
Wọ́n kàn wá láwọn dáwó.
So mélòó mo fẹ́ kànú yín Adépélé ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi ni mo ní NGO èmi ni mo fẹ́ succeed mi ì dẹ̀ succeed láti bá tèèyàn jẹ́ I am going to succeed based on the truth I want to find out mi ò fi kún ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ̀ n tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad tó jó tán òun lè bí fẹ́ wá jáde and if I risk my life risk everything tí bá succeed ẹ fi tó bá yá kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí mọ́ grant donation our voluntarily.
Kò sí is in life wọ́n ní mú ìwọ́de apologize.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ ganu sí. Máyégún I'd like your suggestion Máyégún but wọ́n á lo kíní yẹn fi rope Yomi ni.
Mr. Yomi
o ń ṣàárín àwọn ilé máa ṣe yẹn.
Mr. Yomi tẹ́rí ẹni tí ó sì nínú break the foundation silence tẹ́tẹ̀lẹ̀ kẹ́ tó jẹ́ justice for Mohbad.
Ẹ ti borúkọ kíní mi jẹ́ o.
Anybody bá ẹ farabalẹ̀ anybody bá wá persuade yín tó bá lóun support yín financially tó lóun fẹ́ join foundation yín wọ́n fẹ́ wádìí yín ni o.
Ẹ má put anybody sínú àwọn.
Ẹ má put anybody yìí dáhùn bá nìyẹn sọ pé Mr. Yomi we are for justice we are ready now we are wọ́n fún yín ní 10 billion naira Mr. Yomi bí Nàìjíríà ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn o kàn fún yín 10 billion naira they want to checkmate you and by the time tó máa ti get kàtàkùn báyìí That's the end.
àti
Ẹ máa
ẹ̀ní board of
But
trustees.
continue your struggle alone.
wọ́n fún Yomi break the silence ni wọ́n fún organization ni wọ́n fún lówó so that they cannot do anything.
Let's clarify things, okay? Break the Silence Foundation has been registered before Justice for Mohbad. Okay?
2018.
It's been registered before Justice for Mohbad. Tó ti ní àwọn trustee. So anybody tó bá lóun fẹ́ fowó sínú foundation, you cannot be a trustee. Get that fact.
God bless you.
You are just a donor.
A donor.
You are just a donor.
Donate.
So I want
Yomi is not accountable to anybody that donates.
Listen, Bob, listen. For the fact that we fi owó sínú NGO, you don't have that right. So come and account for me. You don't.
Good.
The only body.
nǹkan táwọn ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn ń sìn wọ́n tó kò ṣàkáàtì lórí NGO ẹ̀ pé wọ́n kàn ń táwọ́ sí lọ́wọ́
we need to say things in the proper perspective. Okay? For the fact that you drop money, you drop money into the foundation. You don't have any. In fact, if he answers you, good for you. If he answers you, good for you. The only recognized legislation and framework as instituted by CAP for NGO is at the end of the 12 months, you render your returns to CAC. Simple. If you are interested, you go to CAC to go and download it.
God bless you.
That is where you can go. Or you publish it in newspaper. If you are interested, you go to newspaper to go and pick it up.
You don't have the right to ask the owner of the NGO itself.
Mayegun.
Go to the newspaper.
Listen.
Mayegun. Ní tó jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ sọ̀kan tí mò ń sọ lélẹ́yìí. Láti gbà tí
nobody will bring money into and say,
ẹ máa gbọ́.
No, don't
láti
bring that
gbà
narrative.
tí
It doesn't work
Justice
that
for
way.
Mohbad ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ different groups. Wọ́n máa ní àwọn ilé gúrùpù kan, àwọn ilé gúrùpù kan, àwọn ilé
Group
gúrùpù. Ẹ máa gbọ́ mi.
yàtọ̀ sí
Mo ọ̀dà
incorporated trustee.
gẹ́gẹ́ bí tí mò ń lọ.
Okay, go on.
Sẹ́rí Yomi gan ti ń sá fún wọn láti ẹjọ́ yìí. Ẹlòmíà ní I want us to do it like this. Yomi máa ní no, let me do it in my own way. Mo dẹ̀ láìkí bó ṣe rọra ń ṣe nǹkan ẹ̀yẹ́ rí sì ni pé àwọn tó fẹ́ máa ń kóra wọn jọ yẹ kìnnì kan wọ́n fẹ́ gbẹ́ni tó ń wà tó ń lè ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ kíni wọ́n fẹ́ gbé ṣubú.
They are dangerous.
Wọ́n fẹ́ gbé ṣubú ni that is my point of view.
I'm sure Yomi speaks to his trustee and they take decisions together. So he can't be talking with group or talking with individuals outside his own trustee. So I believe he knows all of these things. So it's not something we should pedal too much about.
He knows it.
ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn tí mo kó sí lọ́wọ́ àgbákò tí wọ́n ní oye àwọn tí mo kó sí lọ́wọ́ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó tó di pàwọn yẹn náà kó gbà wọlé bóyá ọlọ́run ṣe aṣọ àti àgbákò tí wọ́n yẹn ni kò ń ṣe àgbákò gidi àgbákò lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ni tí wọ́n yẹn n tí gbogbo wọn ṣe ń rún mi pa nìyẹn nítorí pé ó ti di woro sí woro faction by faction ọ̀dọ̀ wa ni wọ́n ti
they expect you to come back and be telling them and the one they fẹ́ kó sọ ní public wọ́n fẹ́ bí kí ẹjọ́ wà lórí green app.
in tó funny jù ni pé they are just taking advantage of the donation.
mo ti ní evidence.
They are taking advantage of the donation. pé donation yẹn òun la máa fi sọ pé a fi gàbálẹ̀ lórí tẹ́ bá gbọ́ language gbogbo wọn dáadáa bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé àwọn lọ́rọ́ mi ń ṣẹ́.
Exactly nǹkan kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan lélẹ́yìí lẹ́ ń sọ.
Wọ́n sọ pé àwọn ránṣẹ́ àwọn fún lówó àwọn ti ránṣẹ́ like an error.
Ó lójú èèyàn tó lè survive.
Jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan so that a lè gbọ́ ara wa yé.
Ó lójú èèyàn tó lè survive. No way any foreign organization must be seen to do that. They call it one name. I don't know what the name they call it, but it's any other backup they can give. I have to go and do the job. One face here, law. Mo charge Mr. Famuyiwa in court. Mo competitions ọlọ́pàá. They were looking for the Sheyi and they wrote invitation to Mr. Famuyiwa and I sent a copy to Baba Mohbad. Wobi, your brother has a case to answer. Why is he blocking access to the CCTV? Why is he going to be threatening people that will drop the CCTV, Mohbad's neighbor, for that matter. And lo and behold, then she will go, yes, exactly, espionage. So at the end of the day, I will have to source for all these things myself so that justice can be served. Because I have to know what is really going on. Kinto wiki to for book jese. What is the picture le waju ma yen? At a lady yen obe sin threaten our marriage. To an extent, ìgbà tí ma pàdé bàbá Mohbad ní command. Tí mo ṣàlàyé pé mi mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú phone yìí o. The last time I sent you information, somebody was threatened and I couldn't call you to tell you. Baba Sherira, physically, this is what is happening around you, sir. I don't know if you are aware. This is your power of attorney. This is what he's doing. He said you gave them a wrong address. I said, before you go further, he sat in his car. Ojú window ló ti ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. Ojú window wind up bí bàbá olówó ni. Mo wá fi phone on, mo ní ẹ wo message. Me delete it. This is a message I sent you. Ẹ wo screenshot address iwájú ilé máa yẹn. Ẹ̀gbẹ́ ilé Mohbad ló wà o. So anybody tó bá rán lọ tó bá dó sí iwájú ilé Mohbad, kókó garun ó máa rí address tí mo sọ. How is that a fake address? Then the other guy, Ayepareti, said, ẹ̀gbọ́n òun ni Bọ̀dá Fámúyìwá, wọn lè ṣerú nǹkan bóyá bóyá àwọn ẹlòmíì ló ń ṣèkà yẹn. Bóyá wọ́n deceive wọn ni. Money it's left for you people to find out. But I've been honest with you guys. There is a warrant of arrest on him, and I'm going to be pursuing it. Because then I was supposed to get the report, go to court, and file the report with the embassy and Interpol, so that they go and pick him up. But mo kin to lọ fa yẹn kin sọ fún bàbá yìí. So a lè wá solution sí. Tó bá yẹ kó mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti on compromise lára dẹ̀. Tó bá lè ṣe sí kó ṣe sí. The next thing tí máa rí ni pé lady yẹn tí ó jẹ́ main complainant, tí mo fi ṣe complainant alákọ̀ọ́kọ́, break the silence is the second complainant. The lady came on social media, started going from one platform, Temi, Kiniko, Ironio, I don't know yet. But the most important thing is that eventually she confirmed that she lives in that estate. And the lady Buki could not come back and say, Taluwa for information and it took Benu estate in Mohbad in Yomi Fabi Iloba. Why would I like I'm going to bring somebody that doesn't live? Hey, Lola and Soron Pai. Taba ma wi tawani on other Yomi bere wo. Ṣé nítorí pé àkọ́fẹ́ máa mọ̀ ṣe eré ní àbí ẹ̀kọ́ wò pé iṣẹ́ mi ìmọ̀rú iṣẹ́ tó kọjú sí nítorí mi ní títorí kí n bú àwọn tó ń donate tó ń support. But you all know certainly that the fund needed to execute this kind of a project is tí dára. Mo kàn fi ẹ̀jẹ̀ mo fi wèrè kékèké because I have to sympathize with the public that have donated bulk of money somewhere else. And I'm using my life, the life of my family, my own career. I put everything on the hold, my property, everything. But okay, let me just be doing it gradually. Maybe they will understand that way. Gradually, tí mo ń bèrè, tí mo ń bọ́ ta bèrè yẹn lọ́wọ́ pé owó ni mo ń wá. Tí n bá fẹ́ mo fọlọ́run bá búra. Tí n bá sọ pé mo ń ṣe àárẹ̀ pé nǹkan kan ṣe mí pé kíkọ̀ ké. Ṣé mo yẹ actors tó máa post ẹ̀ mo yẹ tó máa send sí mi. Tó bá yẹ pé mo yẹ fẹ́ wọ owó nìyẹn máa wá láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ jókòó sí Amẹ́ríkà. Ọlọ́run rẹ̀ kádàrá kíkì ní àìsàn tí máa gbé wá báyìí kẹ́ bá mi dáwó sí. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ké gbàjáde pé ń wá justice. Ibi tẹ́ dáwó sí ẹ kò jókòó sí. Okay, lẹ́yìn pé wà ń corona àti DNA tẹ́ ń wá ẹ sọ ìtẹ́ ti ṣe kò sí kankan. Èmi tẹ́ wá ń ṣe wàhálà mo lọ police station, mo lọ hospital, mo lọ nílé Mohbad, mo protest, mo ṣe conference. Ẹ tún sọ pé owó kélé tẹ́ dá fún mi yìí náà ni owó tí mò ń wá. Ṣé gùn fẹ́ báyé yín gẹ́dà báwọn ọmọ tẹ́ bí? Ṣé irú owó tẹ́ rò pé irú èmi máa jókòó tì nìyẹn? Àbí kí n tiẹ̀ gba justice tó kẹ́wọ́ yẹn kọ́ pé Yomi tẹ́ ọkọ̀ gba 100 million, Yomi gba 200 million. Tí fi 10 million lọ mi. Ṣé gbà tẹ́ wo susun ẹni kí n lọ sí Radisson ni? Ṣé bí mo lọ wọ́ṣọ̀ pé standard ni mo lọ Radisson fún yín? Mo kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ mo lọ airport hotel. Ṣé mo lọ jókòó sínú restaurant kan kí n kọ camera kí n jọ pọ̀ ni? Ṣé wuye camera tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ yẹn? If you are a public and I deliver that for you, are you not supposed to be proud? Put a cost to that conference. First conference tí mo ṣe mo jẹ́ gbèdé 300,000 ló ṣẹ́kù. Mo yẹ sọ́lọ́wọ́ ara mi. Lára owó MC tí mo gbà ni mo fi sọ. Mi ò raṣọ, mi ò ra góòlù, mi ì ra mọ́tò. Ẹ sọ pé Yomi owó kílẹ̀ ń wá kiri pẹ̀lú gbàdúrú rìn tí mo rìn kiri bí onígbóná. Ẹ bóyè ìgbà tí mo ń para zone 2 lásán ni. Ẹ fẹ́ justice. Ẹ rò bórí social media ló ti rí justice. Ordinarily nǹkan tá ń ṣe yìí ni nǹkan tẹ́ dá owó fún lálá ọ̀kan yẹn. But ẹ rò pé kò yẹ kẹ́ kó fún family, NGO lè kẹ́ kó fún ẹ dẹ̀ ti wọ one chance yẹn nìyẹn. NGO kọ́ dẹ̀ wá kò ní lára. Let me be doing by bits. Maybe you understand what I'm doing. Ẹ lè dáwó 10 naira fún pé ká lọ kangi. tí bá rí pé bá ṣe fẹ́ kan gi yẹn wọ́n kàn sọ pé nǹkan kan fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ bí kan mo lè sọ pé ẹ fi gi yẹn lẹ́nà it's just for me to get results it's just for me to get results ẹni ẹ dáwó fún nǹkan kan kò ṣe kinní kan bá àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ dáwó fún tí mo ṣe ń kọ́ ṣé ẹ lọ́mọ tí yín tẹ bí pé tọmọ yín bá ń deliver tó ṣe nǹkan bá kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pọ̀ mọ́ yín ló ń execute nǹkan àbẹ́mọ̀ kọ́mọ yẹn kọ́mọ jẹ́ ni tí ìyá mi bá wà láyé by now she would feel like bóyá ọmọ tẹ̀ ti kú with high blood pressure pé ọmọ yẹn máa pa mí kí ni gbogbo eléyìí ọmọ máa pa ọmọ yìí ìwọ tó bá wò pé gbogbo wàhálà tí mò ń ṣe yẹn tó rò pé tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní ìyá mi by now ò ní máa rò pé èmi mo bí ọmọ ìbọ̀ tó dà pé ọmọ àpadà pa ọmọ ìbọn mi lọ́wọ́ torí tó ń jà fún yìí àwọn tó ń bẹ̀ ń ṣe yìí wọn ò náání ẹ̀ because kò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ pé torí owó ni gbogbo ibi tí mò ń tẹ́rí sí.
Ọlọ́run ó dùn mí Ọlọ́run.
ẹmọye rìn tí wùmí yẹn máa ti rìn ni àwọn ìyá ẹ̀ tó dákẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ẹmọye rìn tó máa rìn ṣé ẹ fẹ́ sọ pé ẹ mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad ó ṣojú wùmí báyìí ó mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ àbí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó wá ń sọ lórí TV gbogbo interview tó ṣe kò yàtọ̀ sí ìtẹ́tí mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣé kò ẹ rí pé kò ẹ wò pé kí lélẹ́yìn sọ lẹ́nu èwo ló jọmọ́ pé Naira Marley ló wọlé wá pa Mohbad ń bẹ̀ èwo ló jọmọ́ pé Prime Boy ló ṣatọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ fi ń dà àbí ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí Prime Boy ṣa láti kíní ẹ̀ ló fà tó fi bleed ní 3 o'clock tó jáde lóru lóòótọ́ ni you are not raised with the truth and you think everything is about social media ẹ ti rí actor tẹ̀ máa ṣan ọlá rẹ̀ the beautiful thing ni pé kò ṣe pé bí àgbà tí mo bọ́ tá ń sìn mo ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ bad mo ti jà fún àwọn tó jẹ́ ẹbí mi mo jà fún colleague mi nínú movie industry so ẹ bá mi tí mo ṣe lè kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ fún mi ilé ni mo ti kẹ́ṣọ́ ròde ẹ lè padà sí movie industry nobody will ever tell you pé Yomi o tó bá dọ̀rọ̀ owó ẹ lọ bèrè mo fi ògùn ẹ Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ẹ lọ bá Tóyìn Àyíbákú ẹ lọ bá wọn kẹsàn pé mi dárúkọ wọn ẹ lọ bá Liz Anjorin kẹ bá ogun ẹ lọ bá Jídé Kòsọ́kọ́ pé Yomi tó bá dọ̀rọ̀ wá ní it's impossible ẹ lọ bèrè record tẹ bá mọ iye ìyà tí mò ń jẹ tẹ bá mọ bó ṣe ń sùn mo show video bí tí mo sùn fún some of the people tó ń support mi lábẹ́ the woman was crying mo kọ́lé mi ilé sunú ilé mo ṣe sílé ní mẹ́rin náà ó ṣe pọ̀ orúkọ tí mo sílé mi tí mo ṣe birthday multi-million naira birthday tí mi ti ẹ̀rọ pé nǹkan máa tẹ̀ dá sọ̀rọ̀ justice Mohbad tí mo ń gazọ̀ ibo mo fẹ́ lọ lágbàáyé tí mo lọ kéèyàn kan máa wò mí sùsù sí mo mọ́ wá sí London tí mo ti wá for the past 20 years ló pé lọ́dún tí mo ti wá lóyìnbó so màá ní mo fẹ́ bọ́ ọmọ ní ìmáàmù kí kọ́ ọmọ mẹ́jọ fẹ́ kó travel wọn ní bèrè lọ́wọ́ mi wò wọn ní bèrè lọ́wọ́ mi wò ìyẹn ni mo wá múyàn wá pé kí n mọ́mọ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ kí lè fèsì ìjà tí mò ń jà lọ láàrin 2 days ẹ fẹ́ yìnbọn mi lọ́wọ́ ẹ fọ àkọ́bí yẹn fi síbẹ̀ kó lọ máa jà fún Mohbad náà ṣé àkọ́bí yẹn ò like justice àbẹ́yẹn ò tọmọ kó máa like justice kẹ kó owó tẹ̀ sọ yẹn kẹ kó lé lọ́wọ́ tọ́ba ní ẹ bá ní padà fòkú ẹ̀ránṣẹ́ padà sí ike pé owó kọ́ ni gbogbo nǹkan owó wèrè wo lẹ́ pariwo ṣe ti ẹ fowó bá mi ṣeré wò náà ká tiẹ̀ rí ìwọ tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kọ́kọ́ sọ pé mo sẹ́ni pé wàhálà tí actor yìí ṣe o wọ́n kọ́ sẹ́ni bọ́yẹ sẹ́ni irú 100 million sí kíní yẹn wọ́n náà kọ̀ dídẹ́ pé wọ́n kọ́ sẹ́ni 100 million sí ó yẹ kójú máa ti gbọ́ wa náà kò sí òyìn ọ̀kan ní movie industry tọ́lá àwọn support wa kọ́kọ́ ti bẹ̀ẹ́ kẹ́ ti pò pé ṣé bí ilé ayé ṣe rírọ̀ lélẹ̀ kádì Mohbad wà láyé ni tó wí ní edis gbogbo ẹ ló máa kí post ẹ now kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó support àti ibi tẹ́ lọ dáwó sí lọ́hùn àti go for me artist wo lórin wo ló bá yín dá ọkọ síbẹ̀ ibi tó yẹ kẹ́ ti rorí pé ilé ayé tọ́lọ̀ bá rán sí ẹ ló máa ṣe ẹ lóore. You must live your life in such a way that
know that this is your standpoint. Like, the CCTV thing was compromised. Like, like your effort on CCTV.
Temporarily compromised it here.
Yeah, well,
like temporarily,
your effort at that point.
Of anybody.
At least your effort at that point was sabotage. We all sorry, but all of them went on like, oh, you were lying, blah, blah. You can believe Yomi at your own risk, blah, blah, blah. But I'm really glad that you've clarified this right now. And I'm also glad that Chairman came up because it was one of the people that wasn't sure that, okay, because they were of the impression that maybe the video was copied. The CCTV recording was copied onto another hard drive, not knowing it was a matter of replacing the hard drive, right? So now that bit has been clarified. So now there is another, conversation that ensued prior to today. So it was about you having a lawyer or not. I tried to defend that bit as well because I don't think you will be doing all these things without a legal backing. There is no way your foundation wouldn't have a lawyer, because what brought up this conversation was about, remember recently, people were talking about donating money for a public lawyer and things like that. So, but Paparano thought, okay, like how can a foundation not have a lawyer? And I was like, no, don't get it wrong. So this lawyer that they're looking to get is for the public, not for the Break the Silence Foundation. But it was just about, Yomi Fabi, then you don't know what you're doing if you don't have a lawyer, And then to the best of my ability, I was able to say, like, I don't think Yomi Fabi will be doing everything that's been doing without a legal backing, and you can hear. And then I gave them one reason. One thing that I heard from you, right, where you mentioned about you have your lawyers, but these people, they wouldn't want their name to be in the public domain where they'll be cursing at them and things like that, because they are professionals. Some of them teach at the university.
Thank you so much. You have even done well. They are only a set of hypocrites, because the press conference we did, I announced them on that day. The second press conference, I announced them.
Yes.
They saw them there. All these people, they don't know the difference between. See, if I tell a lawyer you're going to be working for Break the Silence Foundation, and they don't want to be doing social media or whatever, and they're like, that's the only way we're going to be working with the public. No, we can't do that. Let's just work for whatever that concerns your NGO only. If that is what we signed, that's it. But if it's going to be public lawyer, the public lawyer would not only work with Break the Silence Foundation. Anybody that is doing justice for Mohbad under the hashtag Justice for Mohbad movement, maybe they are arrested or they need to petition somebody. Those are the work of a public lawyer. And any hypocrite will tell you they know what is already in this case, when they don't know what might still come up or be uprooted, that will need legal work and will need court cases. They will only be telling you these are the limits of the case available now, based on the script that we all are following. But in the real sense, if a public lawyer or any lawyer will come in now and say, this is the direction we can take this case, and these are the angles we can start filing for suit, going to court to get this injunction, we don't know yet. Until any lawyer get the brief and say, this is my own expertise, this is the angle I'm going to go through. And that is part of the work of the lawyer, public lawyer. And at the end of the day, all these people saying this, if it was a private, maybe a law chamber, a set of lawyers or a law chamber says, okay, with the way this case is now, this nurse, blah, 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 this one, we want to come in and help the public. We are not collecting money, it's on pro bono. We're not even asking for logistics. Our chamber will take care of everything. Let's just redirect this case back so that it will favor Mohbad and the general public. Would they say they should go away, that there is no case for them? But because they said they should raise money for such a lawyer that would do that, they want to turn it to fraud or whatever they want to turn it. It's absurd. It's absurdity. Ma come ade ma bota. Mo kon láti fìtìjú kan ro pé tá bá ṣe kíní. Wọ́n bá tèmi mo láwọn tó ṣì máa trust mi. Tó bá rò pé owó tí mo need yẹn ni ìṣòro tí mo ní. Then they have àwọn gogo ni ìṣòro, because tó bá ní ko wo. Tẹ́ bá wo ru èmi sì pé ko pé Yomi o. Gbogbo public yo àti gbé 100 million le fún NGO. Lẹ́lẹ̀ sọ pé okay o, tẹ́ bá náwó yẹn tán o, àbí tí bá bá yín pé àti 100 million yẹn tán o, oko báwo lẹ ṣe 100 million yẹn, I can give account of that. But anything again, I say one bit by bit, come about alone. And that is why you see me coming out to say, new idea has just come up. Let us do this. But my idea, quick billboard, is a fresh idea. Thomas pay loan, under over, o ti pay buy. Oh yeah, we'll do it. We'll put money on that. But to think I am here because of that kind of a money. Oh, when you taba finish it on and you call them, I want to about the day Thomas you guys were able to get justice. And you let me pay NGO. I know Thomas for this NGO alone, mo 500 million so that I lay expand. But action. Bit by bit, we are executing, we are facing operation, things that we need to do. Let two of my blackmail lórí ẹ̀. Báwo ni Nàìjíríà ṣe fẹ́ tẹ̀síwájú? Èrò ti pọ̀jù, àwọn èèyàn kàn bímọ bí wèrè ni. Tẹ́ wọ́n bá ti pọ̀jù lù, àwọn èèyàn ò ní ronú dáadáa. Tẹ́ bá sọ hey báyìí, èèyàn bí 10 ẹ̀kọ́ ni wọ́n kọ́ máa da gbogbo ẹ̀rú ni. Number dẹ̀ ni gbogbo nǹkan. That's why some people will just be looking at this level of sacrifice This level of toiling. Once you mama work, they can pick a hole. The question is, are you doing something better? Can you face what these people are facing? Out of gratitude, better. So wo yẹn náà ni gbogbo nǹkan tá sọ okay ẹ wá wo owó tọ́lọ́ ti dá yẹn pẹ̀lú wọn tá ti ṣe ẹ yọ ṣẹ́ńgì tó máa ṣẹ́kù lẹ̀ ṣé yẹn lẹ rò pé mo wá máa dúró tì yẹn lẹ rò pé irú orúkọ tẹ gbàdúrà kọ́mọ yín ní kó ga tó nú ayé 24 years as an actor as a filmmaker irú owó tó máa jókòó tì nìyẹn ládùúrú gbogbo tẹ dá yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ dá sí break the silence pẹ̀lú gbogbo tí break the silence ti ṣe ẹ kọ feasibility study wo pé kí ló máa ṣẹ́kù tó bá yẹ pé tẹ̀rù kó máa ṣẹ́kù kí lẹ rò pé máa wà ń bẹ̀ is absurdity because donating to an NGO is not something I'm create a platform. I'm lost feasible. NGO eleko ma trust ma ṣiṣẹ́ lọ ni. Àwọn tó ń donate fún Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ò ní ṣe gbogbo eléyìí. Ó dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ àmà deliver. Àwọn tó donate for Yomi gbà yẹn wọ́n ṣe gbogbo eléyìí. Ó ń ṣe ó ń deliver ẹnu family kò lè ṣe ní gbogbo dọ̀tí. But everybody àwa làwọn kọ́ wà ń bẹ̀. Kí Yomi tó dé, Yomi kọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀yàn kò dáwọ́ fún Yomi Fabiyi o. Any sick person saying, Emi dáwọ́ fún mi o, Break the Silence Foundation and dáwọ́ fún, which is an NGO for the public. So ẹ mọ yàtọ̀ ní méjì ọlọ́mọ kára pé kí n gbé ṣòro wá bá yín kẹ bá mi tọ ẹ mọ̀ ń gbà yẹn tó bá di táìmù yẹn bọ̀ ọlọ́run lè jẹ́ kí n rí ọlọ́run ní gbàdúrà kí n rí ṣòro bí àìsàn bí ìṣòro tí máa gbé wá tẹ̀ máa sọ kọ́ṣẹ́ ń dáwó fún mi ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká rí àwọn èèyàn máa wò mí ṣe láàánú ọ̀ ní láti ṣe kí ni pọ́ọ̀kọ̀ tó ṣe mí láàánú artist kan wà tó ń ṣe láàánú ni artist kan wà tí ò rely on public ni mò ń ta show kọ́ máa go and buy your ticket òun rédíò náà ni òun kọrin èmi ni Wasiu Ayinde ẹ máa 10,000 2,000 ẹ máa rí jọ máa dájọ́ so anybody in the public will rely on the public to survive even GT Bank àti First Bank owó public náà ni kò ṣòwò ara wọn so kí lẹ wá ń sọ tẹ wá ń sọ di bàbàrà ẹ wò ẹ bọ́ lẹ́ńbẹ̀ jàre.
Mr. Yomi, thank you. God bless you. I think he's okay right now, Mrs. Monjola Abi. Or anybody who wants to talk.
Uncle
Yomi, èmi ò ní question kankan tí mo fẹ́ béèrè. Pastor ní kí n sọ fún yín pé ẹ máa gbàdúrà pé gbogbo kòtò tọ́ta gbẹ́lẹ̀ fún yín fúnra wọn jì sínú ẹ̀.
Àwọn tí lọ́nà máa gbà iná ìbá máa fi ṣàdúrà.
Pé kò lè rẹ̀ mí.
Máa fi ṣe ìkọ́kọ́ ò ṣe mí o ẹ bá àwọn tó ní o mo busy nítorí mo yẹ débi èmi ni mo ń ṣe childminder mo máa ìlú òyìnbó mo máa wọ ọmọ káàkiri ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ mo ṣe bọ́tà ṣe gbogbo kí ni kọ́kọ́ ò ṣe mí o èmi wà lórí justice for bad 101%. Ọ̀la máa ṣe fàájà lọ́la máa fàkànjá lọ́la tẹ máa gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ tó bá mi ò ráyè rọ́dọ̀ọ̀dọ̀ so gbogbo tó ń sọ kiri yẹn àpò ara wọn fọ́ sí o.
Yomi má bí yìí ní sẹ́.
Abádé máa wọlé bá wọn Nàìjà yẹn kọ́mọ̀ pé kọ́ máa rẹ́dí ilẹ̀ fún next onslaught. Wo tán ṣe yẹn ọmọ bóyá ń lọ.
Àbí o thank you jàre. Uncle Yomi wọ́n lọ́nà ló ní kẹ́tì kọ́dé kó tó di pé ẹ ṣe justice. Ọba ló wà àwọn ẹbí kọ́lé.
Wọ́n bá lówó justice wọn fi kọ́lé.
Ó náà máa sọ nǹkan tó máa sọ nìyẹn náà wọ́n á lówó àwọn ló fi kọ́lé. Alóbìkọ́lé Ọlọ́run mọ nọ́mbà wọn.
Èmi ẹ̀wọ̀n kí mo tún délé wọ́n tún name street after mi wọ́n lè rí gbogbo.
People are just funny.
Wọ́n lóò rí bó ṣe rówó yẹn tó pọ̀ wọ́n tún name street after ẹ̀ ní. Àwọn tó jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run ń wò yìí. Ọba adákẹ́dájọ́ bàbá mi olùmọ̀ràn.
Monjola ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ ráwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọ́n dá kankan gbogbo majority àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọ́n dá one pin.
Ọmọ ogun wọn ọpọlọ wọn ìdú tí kó sí wọn lọ́pọlọ àwọn tẹ́ yóò mọ̀.
Ṣé rí nígbà tá à ń jáde ni mò ń rí àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan tó jẹ́ pé tẹ bá wò bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ by the time you meet them outside màá tún wò mí pé ṣẹ́ni tó tèmi àti ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí social media.
Mo ní mo jọ ìdọ̀tí lọ́pọ̀ jù nínú wọn.
Ṣẹ́mọ̀ ètò yìí bí èmi lójú ṣẹ́mọ̀ ètò bí mi lójú ṣẹ́mọ̀ ètò bí mi lójú the fact pé gbogbo àwọn pátákó báyìí náà àtúmọ̀ àwọn padà jọ kú létà bá tún jọ lọ sọ́run ṣọ́nà wọn ò lè fi àwọn ẹlẹ́sàáyé kó jẹ́ ká máa gàzọ̀ lọ́rùn. Tẹ́yìn bá àwọn wèrè tí ìgbà tí lọ́ máa tó pọ̀ èmi ò fẹ́ gba ilé lọ́rùn o kọ́nà ń wà kó fi wọ́n ṣe bóyá máa fi wọ́n ṣe yẹ̀pẹ̀ àbí kó fi wọ́n ṣe igi ọkọ̀ sọ́wọ́n dáná gbà. Àmọ́ tí wọ́n máa jẹ́ káwọn ilé máa
pọ̀ nínú wọn bàjẹ́.
Kí ni bá dárúkọ mi báyìí? A máa dárúkọ bí wà tẹ́ pé nítorí o ti rí actor òun rò pé òun ti ṣan wọn lára èmi àwọn tó lẹ́ máa fi yára lẹ̀ bọ̀. Èmi wá lé ayé wá make life impact. Mi ò ní mo fẹ́ ju sáyé. Let me play my part and get out. Ilé oúnjẹ ìkílẹ̀ ṣe tẹ́ ń ṣe bálabàla.
àwọn tó wó máa ń jọ lójú ni àwọn tó jẹ́ pé poverty ti múlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn. Báwo lẹ ṣe máa worship owó? Ẹ máa dá 200, ẹ máa dá 1,000, 5,000. Ẹ máa dá
kọ́ lọ sí Access Bank.
Owó yẹn ò tí ì débì kankan ni. Owó yẹn ò
kọ́ lọ sí Access Bank. Kọ́ lọ gba àkáǹtì yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ lọ.
Kò ní ná. Kọ́ lọ má kọjá ẹ̀ ní sí wa o.
Kẹ́rí ẹ jẹ́ ká
Olúwa ti máa ń tẹ́lẹ̀ mi bọ̀ jẹ́ lówó.
Kọ́lọ́n bless wa
Owó
gidi.
bíi Tabiola.
Àìlówó lọ́wọ́ lèèyàn ń pariwo owó adáwó fún.
wèrè ni wọ́n mọ̀.
Ànígbà tí inú bí mi nígbà tí kéèsì Larry Ọmọdíà yẹn àti gbogbo annual returns àti bank statement gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mo print lọ pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ pé wá o. Kó jókòó tì.
Mr. Yomi Don Jazzy ò ṣe ní kí very dark man wá ṣe
Àbí owó
gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ká bú ẹnu àtẹ́lù àwọn tó ń donate. Ohun tó fẹ́ ká ṣe nìyẹn. Wọ́n fẹ́ kẹ́ bú àwọn tí wọ́n ń donate nítorí àwọn tó attack àwọn ṣáà tó ń donate. Ṣó ti yé yín? Ẹ láti wà careful. Foundation tèmi will only flourish from grants and public donation. Public donation ẹ̀ gangan ni strength. Kọ́ lè mọ̀ pé public wà lẹ́yìn wa. Kò ṣe pé bóyá mi ò lè máa kọ lẹ́tà sáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi pé kọ́kọ́ bá dá. But public 1,000 òun gangan ni strength tí NGO need. Òun ló bá jẹ́ kí ìjọba ọlọ́pàá court kọ́ respect NGO. Pé àwọn olùlú ti ẹni lẹ́yìn. Ṣé wọ́n yẹ lè máa tábàtì ọ̀sán wọ́n wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Odidi 3 days lọ send 100 million sí àkáǹtì PDM. Kò tí ì mọ ibi tó ti wá. Kò mọ ibi tó ti wá. Àwọn ní 2,000 wọ́n wá bọ́ síta wọn ọ̀já yóò tì ní wọn ọ̀já ní tìmí.
Bó dé direct debit ṣe máa ń
Owó yẹn sọ bóyá
lè fún
àdémi ò tí ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ èmi ò tí ẹ lè ṣerú yẹn ní stage tèmi wà lójú ogun yìí. Gbogbo owó tó bá dá ohun tó máa jẹ́ kí a rí justice lè mo gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe fi wá because tí ó bá succeed the NGO will have to expand. Ìgbà yẹn làwọn èèyàn máa dìde tó máa rán NGO lọ́wọ́. Owó káwọn ìjọba mú owó mo fi ń jagun. Kí ni mò ń wá? Èmi tí mo fi lé tí mo kọ́lẹ̀ tí mo sún bẹ̀. Tí you understand?
Lágbára Ọlọ́run, your effort will not be wasted, Uncle Yomi. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, your effort will not be wasted.
Mandela of our time. Right on, we are behind you.
Àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n ń bá Yomi gbowó wọn lọ ń pin ni. Uncle Yomi ló wà ń bì. Mi ò tó bá gbowó mi ò béèrè pé yẹsà èló lẹ rí èló náà send èmi àti Uncle Yomi gan mi rò pé bóyá mi à. So
àwọn ọmọ ló máa rírò àdánwò rẹ̀.
Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ primary school. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó àwọn ọmọdé bá sọ lẹ́nu. Jẹ́ ti irú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn má ti mọ̀ pé ẹni tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò mature.
Ẹ má máa gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi jàre. Ẹ má fẹ́ máa sún èmi dáhùn.
Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ kéékèèké, àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ poverty.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa lọ jàre. Wọ́n ní ojú ọlọ́gbà tí mo gbọ́.
That is it. Thank you.
Ẹ ti kọrin bọ́dẹ fún Yomi Fabiyi at least bàbá Mohbad ò lè bá kọrin fún wọn.
Àwọn fẹ́ celebrate ní ọjọ́ Friday ń bí yìí o. Ẹ̀yin tó bá wà ní UK, tó bá wà ní London.
Okay, I will come to your DM. Okay, if I can.
Wọ́n celebrate ní Friday àwọn èèyàn gidi.
Yeah, I will come to your DM.
Èmi náà fẹ́ wà. Ẹjọ́ báwo ni mo ṣe máa wọ mọ́tò tí Ọ̀yọ́ máa ti wọ mọ́tò.
Ọ̀yọ́ ni wọ́n ti wọ mọ́tò London, Ọ̀yọ́. Ibi Ìlọ́ra yẹn, ibi Johnson lọ́dọ̀.
Okay, John. Ẹ̀dá. Uncle Yomi ẹ má wọ mo máa wà ń bẹ̀. Mo ń bọ̀ wá celebrate ní UK.
God bless you, Mr. Yomi. God bless you.
Ní rí kú ọmọ o. Uncle Yomi dúró kó gbọ́. Ọmọ tó mú lọ sílùú yẹn láàyè ò ní dá padà wálé lórúkọ Jésù.
Wàá jèrè ẹ̀ lórúkọ Jésù.
Ẹ ti mú ọmọ yẹn débẹ̀ láàyè yóò di ẹni gíga yóò ṣe rere nínú ayé ibi tẹ́yìn bàbá òde Ọlọ́run á mú kọjá bẹ̀ lórúkọ Jésù. God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Thank you for being a good parent. Thank you for being a wonderful parent to that boy.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much. I'm going to say thank you. Say thank you all. I'm going to thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
I will see you on Friday.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having me, ma'am.
ẹ
Very
jọ
important.
Mr. Yomi anytime tẹ́ bá ṣe program ẹ máa paste NGO account sórí kinní yín
ó yẹ kó
ẹ
wà
máa
bí
paste
látàárọ̀
ẹ má kí
ó
ẹ
yẹ
jọ
kẹ́ di àwọn àkáǹtì yẹn wà bí látàárọ̀
ẹ
ẹ
bá
bá
ti
wa jù
paste ẹ
síta ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bá Yomi Fabiyi ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ bá pèsè àkáǹtì NGO yẹn NGO èèyàn fi ń bless ayé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ future ni kò sí nǹkan kan tó wà ń
ó
bẹ̀.
lè fi ṣe background permanently kó jẹ́ background except tó bá fẹ́
yes
ṣe.
God bless you yes it's true
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, ó wà pinned on my timeline. Ó jẹ́ kó wà pinned lẹ́sìn.
Àwọn pẹ́tà tẹ bá ń ṣe kínní àwọn èèyàn á lè easily láti rí níbi ìbéèlè ìgbà nígbà tẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹlòmíà tó rántí kí a mọ
Ìyá rẹ̀ tábà tiẹ̀ ti jàjàyè gbogbo yẹn àwọn yẹn máa wá fúnra wọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ fúnra wọn.
It's done.
Ká jàjàyè.
kí ló dé ẹ̀yin èèyàn tiẹ̀ fi wá ń gé ewédú kí ló dé ẹ̀ fi wá ń gé ewédú kí n dé God bless you ẹ̀ fún wá ń gé ewédú kódà uncle Yomi God bless you sir.
All right, accept me.
Prince, thank you.
Madam Sharon.
God bless you. We all love you.
Thank you,
we love you. We love you.
Ago. I should go.
All right, sir. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
What of your husband? What of your friend's husband?
Oh, yeah, yes. Prince, ẹ jẹ́ ká continue ọ̀rọ̀ kí lẹ rí sọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ̀.
Ṣe rí nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ táwọn èèyàn bá ń gbọ́ mi ni pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ní.
Advice. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe advice yẹn.
Princess, can you mute? Ẹ bá mi mute princess. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi mute princess.
Mo náà mo fẹ́ ṣe sà.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tí a bá ń gbọ́ mi ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo rọ̀ gbogbo wa tá a wà after justice for Mohbad ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ní ẹ̀mí ìdáríjìn ká dẹ̀ mí ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run ká má máa
àtẹ̀mí ìfẹ́ àti ìfẹ́ sà.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tá a bá lọ gbàdúrà ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàdúrà fún ìfẹ́ all the time in Nigeria of
Bíbélì ni pé
today.
only love covereth multitude of sin.
In Nigeria of today, everybody is just carrying hatred all around. Hate all around. And I can't blame
ẹlòmíì á gbé ọ̀tá ẹlòmíì lórí.
Yes.
A máa bẹ́ lómi ìgbàjà ẹ̀.
And ẹlòmíì dẹ̀ ti gba egun lóríṣiríṣi ẹ jọ̀ọ́, let's calm down. Let's support good things. Ẹ wo good things téèyàn bá rí kò ń àìdá rẹ̀. Téèyàn bá rí nǹkan gidi ò kí àìdá rẹ̀. Irọ́ ló máa hide. Lẹ máa wárọ́ mi láti fi cover up. You understand? Everything this man has been saying from day one, he has not changed. Ẹ worú explanation tí wọ́n give lẹ́nìí. His explanation has not changed. Bó ṣe máa ń sọ náà ló ṣe ń sọ. Nothing changed about it. Let's support good things. In Nigeria, mi ò rí NGO tó ń function very well. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí ibì kan. It's not because of Mohbad, it's because of other people. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi resources wa, owó wa, àgùn wa síbi tí àdúrà ti máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún wa at the end of the day. Ẹ worú GoFundMe ta raise fún bàbá nísìn. The end kìíní yẹn kò end well. Ṣé understand? Ẹ wá máa wò àdìmí pé a raise irú owó yẹn fúnru NGO kan or irú NGO Yomi. He will have done a lot.
Ọjọ́ kan ń bọ̀ owó tí ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ rẹ kò ní í wúlò. Wàlẹ́ àbẹnú.
Talele.
Allah akibaru.
ló fa kaṣọ.
Afáta òfìkì.
Oríṣiríṣi èèyàn ló wà ní ayé ṣá.
ó yẹ kó yẹ yín rẹ.
ẹ jẹ́ kó bí ẹ̀ fún wa wọ́n ní ká lówó wa níbi tó dáa.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tá a dẹ̀ ń sọ náà nìyẹn ká lówó wa síbi tó àdúrà ti máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún wa.
Rí John Jassy tó deposit
Mr.
100
Taofeek ẹ
million.
bá play ẹ̀.
Ṣé ẹ gbárùwò lẹ́nu ẹ̀yìn?
Àní mo ti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan òṣì ló máa ń
Ní kó wá sọ
kéèyàn dá
online.
5,000 òṣì ló máa ń jẹ́ kéèyàn dá 5,000 kó máa pariwo accountability.
Taofeek
Kò wá sọ online.
wá sí gbọ́.
That's poverty.
100 million.
100 million. Àwọn olóyè ò sọ̀rọ̀.
Mo ti ṣòwò sí ẹ.
Ẹ dúró gẹ́ẹ̀ kan tó ní NGO ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbé ní Don Jazzy ló ṣẹ̀ fún ní èlò ló fún ná ṣé ó ṣe 5 million lọ́jọ́ wo tí gẹ̀ yẹn dúpẹ́ tó rí ìyá kan báyìí tí ìyá yẹn ò lè lọlé ní Don Jazzy kan sẹ́ndì 5 million